stop scrolling for just a moment. Be still. I know you've been moving fast all day. From one task to the next, one worry to the next, one video to the next. Your thumb has been swiping automatically, mechanically, hoping that the next image will bring you some relief, some distraction, something to quiet the noise inside your head. But I need you to stop. Right here, right now. This video did not find you through an algorithm. It did not reach you by chance or by accident. There is no mathematical formula, no data collection, no artificial intelligence that could have engineered this moment. I transcended time and space. I reached through the fabric of your reality, and I placed this exact message in front of your eyes at this exact second. You have been asking me for a sign. You have been begging for proof that I am real, that I am listening, that I have not forgotten you. This is your sign. This moment, this breath, this sentence. I know how incredibly tired you are. Not the kind of physical fatigue that sleep can cure. Not the tiredness that goes away after a good night's rest and a hot meal. I mean the deep, bone-weary exhaustion of the soul. The kind of tired that follows you from bed to chair to car to desk, pressing down on your shoulders like a weight you have forgotten how to put down. You feel like you have been swimming against the current for years. Everyone else seems to be floating downstream, carried by the flow, moving effortlessly toward their destinations. But you have been fighting, paddling, kicking, struggling just to stay in place, terrified that if you stop for even a moment, the current will sweep you away and you will drown. You have emptied yourself out to take care of everyone else. You have given your time, your energy, your money, your attention, your patience. You have been the strong one, the reliable one, the one who shows up, who fixes problems, who listens to other people's pain, who carries other people's burdens. And you have done it gladly, lovingly, without complaint. But no one has been carrying yours, and you are running on empty. The tank is dry. The engine is sputtering, and you've been trying to pretend that everything is fine when everything inside you is screaming that it is not. I see you. I see the mask you wear. I see the exhaustion behind your eyes. And I am here to tell you that the winter of your soul is over. The ice is breaking. The frost is thawing. The ground that has been frozen solid for so long is finally soft enough for seeds to take root again. For the remainder of this journey, I need your absolute focus. The world is loud. The noise is constant. Voices are screaming for your attention from every direction. If you frequently feel lost in that noise, if you struggle to hear me above the chaos, then click subscribe right now. Make this space your spiritual sanctuary. This is not just a button. It is a signal you send to the universe saying, I am open to receiving guidance. I am ready to listen. I am ready to heal. By doing this, whenever the storms return, and they will return because storms are part of every life, I will always have a direct path to reach your heart. You will never have to search for me in the darkness. I will be right here, waiting for you every single day. Subscribe now. Do not wait. Do not tell yourself you will do it later. Do it now, while your spirit is open and your heart is soft. Now, let me take you somewhere. Let me go into the secret room that no one else has been allowed to enter. The room where you keep your real pain. The room you lock during the day when you are wearing your mask. The room you only open late at night, when the world is asleep and you are finally alone. I saw what happened last night. I saw you staring into the dark. Your eyes were open, but your mind was racing faster than it ever does during the day. The same thoughts kept circling. The bills you cannot pay, the relationship that is falling apart, the child who is struggling, the parent who is aging, the dream that died, the hope that faded. You tried to sleep. You begged your brain to shut down. But the wheels kept spinning, and the hours kept passing, and the ceiling kept staring back at you. I saw you calculating problems that seemed impossible to solve. You ran the numbers again and again. You moved money from one category to another in your head, trying to make the math work. You wondered how you're going to pay for the rent, the car, the groceries, the unexpected expense that you did not see coming. You felt the knot in your stomach tighten with every calculation. I heard the sobs you tried to hide under the sound of the shower. You waited until the water was running, until the steam filled the room, until the noise was loud enough to cover the sound of your breaking. And then you let yourself fall apart, just for a few minutes, just long enough to release the pressure, just long enough to keep going tomorrow. You told yourself that no one would ever know. But I knew. I was there. I caught every tear before it hit the drain. I held every sob in the palm of my hand, not as evidence against you, as proof of your faithfulness, as trophies of a soul that refuses to give up, even when giving up feels like the only option left. I saw the brave, "I'm fine" smile you forced yourself to wear in front of the crowd today. You walked into the room. You greeted the people who love you. You laughed at the jokes. You asked about their days. You did all the things you were supposed to do. And no one saw the war that was raging inside you. No one knew that you were bleeding internally while smiling externally. You were so good at pretending, so good at performing, so good at convincing everyone that you have it all together when inside you are falling apart. But you do not have to pretend with me. I already know. I have always known. And I love you anyway, not in spite of your brokenness. Right in the middle of it, you often feel forgotten. I know this too. You watch others easily receive the very things you have been desperately praying for. The promotion, the healing, the reconciliation, the financial breakthrough, the peace. And you watch them receive it with what looks like no effort at all, while you pray and fast and cry and beg, and nothing seems to change. And you ask me in silence, why me? What did I do wrong? My child, listen to me carefully. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. You are not being punished. You are not being overlooked. You are not being rejected. The timing of your life is not being dictated by your mistakes or your worthiness. It is being dictated by my love for you, a love that refuses to give you something before you are ready to carry it. Your suffering was not a sentence. It was a preparation. Every delay was a protection. Every closed door was a redirection. Every night you spent crying was a night I was holding you, even when you could not feel me. I have collected every single tear you have cried. Not one was wasted. Not one fell to the ground unnoticed. I have kept them all in a bottle, and I am keeping them as proof of your faithfulness. Your breaking was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to expand your capacity to hold the blessings that are coming. A vessel cannot receive new wine until it is emptied. A field cannot receive new seed until it is plowed. A heart cannot receive new blessings until it is broken open. You have been broken open, and now you are empty enough to be filled. Right now, take a deep breath. I need you to release this heavy burden. I need you to stop carrying what was never meant for your shoulders. Go to the comments. Right now, type these words, "I release my burden." When you type those words, you're not just leaving a comment on a screen. You're signing a spiritual handover protocol in the physical realm. You're officially transferring the weight you can no longer carry into my hands. Do not just think it. Do not just feel it. Type it. Let your fingers be the physical agents of your spiritual surrender. I release my burden. Type it now. Now I want to show you something. I want to change the way you see your past. You have been looking at the tapestry of your life from underneath. From your angle, all you see are chaotic threads hanging down, dark colors, messy knots, loose ends, confusion. From where you are standing, your life looks like a disaster, a tangled mess of loss, betrayal, heartbreak, failure, and disappointment. You look at the threads of your past, and you wonder why I would weave such darkness into your story. You wonder why I allowed the pain, the rejection, the loneliness, the fear. You wonder why the tapestry of your life looks so ugly from where you're standing. But you're looking from the wrong angle. I am a master weaver, and I am looking from above. From my angle, from the perspective of eternity, from the vantage point of a God who sees the beginning and the end at the same time. Your tapestry is not ugly. It is breathtaking. It is intricate. It is purposeful. Every single thread, even the dark ones, is exactly where it needs to be. Without those dark, ashen threads of your heartbreak, the brilliant golden threads of grace that I am about to weave into your life would have no contrast to shine against. Have you ever seen a painting that uses only light colors? It looks washed out, pale, forgettable. The brightness of gold can only be seen when it is placed next to darkness. The beauty of joy can only be felt when it is contrasted with sorrow. The miracle of healing can only be recognized when it follows the agony of sickness. Your darkness is not the end of your story. It is the background that will make your breakthrough visible to everyone who sees it. You thought I was rejecting you when I closed those doors. The job you begged for, the relationship you prayed for, the opportunity you chased. The door slammed shut, and you assumed I was angry with you. You assumed you had done something wrong. You assumed I was punishing you. I was protecting you. The opportunity you begged for would have destroyed you if I had given it to you in that season. The person you wanted would have led you away from your destiny. The money you chased would have come with chains that would have strangled your soul. I saw what you cannot see. I saw the trap disguised as a blessing. I saw the enemy hiding behind the door. I saw the future that would have broken you beyond repair. And I closed the door, not to reject you, to rescue you. I wasn't just preparing a blessing for you. I was preparing you. If I had given you what you wanted when you wanted it, you would not have been ready. You would have held it wrong. You would have mishandled it. You would have lost it, or worse, it would have destroyed you. So I waited, not because I was slow, because I was thorough. I was building your spiritual muscles so you would not be crushed by the weight of your own miracle. I was deepening your roots so you could survive the drought that always follows the rain. I was strengthening your character so you could steward the blessing without being corrupted by it. Every delay was a development. Every closed door was a conditioning. Every night you spent in the dark was a night I was making you strong enough to carry the light that is coming. The winter of your soul is over. The ice is melting. The ground is softening. And the seeds that have been waiting in the dark are about to break through the soil. Do you feel that? The shift? The change in the atmosphere? The sense that something is different, even though nothing has changed yet? That is me, moving, preparing, arranging. Now, listen to me with every fiber of your being, because I am about to speak something into the spiritual realm that will change the trajectory of your life. In the spiritual realm, the gavel has fallen. The court of heaven has rendered its verdict. The legal battle that has been keeping your blessings in limbo, the accusations, the delays, the blocks, the opposition, it is over. The judgment has been served. The case is closed. The verdict is final, and the verdict is in your favor. I have served an eviction notice to the negative energies that have been consuming your peace. The anxiety that has been living rent-free in your head, evicted. The depression that has been painting everything gray, evicted. The generational curses that have been passed down through your bloodline. The patterns of failure, addiction, abandonment, and poverty, evicted. Every single one of them. They no longer have legal standing in your life. The lease has been terminated. The locks have been changed, and they cannot come back. The entire climate of your life is shifting. What you used to fight for with all your strength will now be attracted to you like a magnet. You will not have to chase opportunities. Opportunities will chase you. You will not have to beg for favor. Favor will walk right up to your door and knock. Closed doors are unlocking. Not because you have finally said the right prayer or performed the right ritual. Because the season has changed. The tide has turned. The winter is over. The years, the finances, and the health that were stolen from you are being returned with compound interest. The enemy thought he could steal your time, and you would never get it back. I am restoring it. Not one for one. Multiplied. Compressed. Overflowing. The money that was taken through bad decisions, bad partnerships, bad breaks. I am returning it. With interest. Unexpected resources are moving toward your name from directions you never expected. The health that has been attacked, I am rebuilding it. Day by day, cell by cell, breath by breath. The healing is flowing into your body right now. This new season requires your participation. The law of the universe, the law that I established before the foundation of time, is that I will not violate your free will. I will not force blessings on someone who refuses to receive them. I will not pour new wine into a vessel that is still clinging to the old. You have to say yes. You have to open your hands. You have to step out of the wilderness and claim your harvest. So I'm asking you now, are you ready? Are you ready to leave the winter behind? Are you ready to step into the spring? Are you ready to stop surviving and start thriving? If you are ready, truly ready, go to the comments and type these words. I am ready to receive. Amen. This is your digital signature in the courts of heaven. This is your declaration of ownership over the new grace I am releasing. This is you saying to the universe, I am open. I am willing. I am ready. Type it now. I am ready to receive. Amen. Let heaven record your agreement. Now I need to tell you something important. I need to teach you how to recognize your miracle, because many of my children miss their miracles. They are looking for thunder and lightning, for fireworks and earthquakes, for dramatic signs that split the sky and shake the ground. And because they're looking so hard for the spectacular, they completely miss the sacred that is standing right in front of them. Stop staring at the sky, waiting for a thunderstorm to split your roof. I rarely arrive in the hurricane. The prophets of old knew this. Elijah looked for me in the wind, but I was not in the wind. He looked for me in the earthquake, but I was not in the earthquake. He looked for me in the fire, but I was not in the fire. Then came a still, small voice, a gentle whisper, a quiet breath. That is where I live. In the whisper, in the gentle, in the small things that your rushing mind overlooks. Your miracle might be disguised as an unexpected phone call, someone from your past reaching out, a conversation you did not plan, an invitation you did not expect, a word of encouragement that arrives at exactly the moment you needed it most. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. That is me, breaking through. Your miracle might be disguised as a sudden random inspiration, an idea that pops into your head from nowhere, a solution you were not looking for, a creative breakthrough that changes everything, a sudden knowing that you cannot explain. That is not your imagination. That is me, downloading answers directly into your spirit. Your miracle might be disguised as a stranger smiling at you in the store, a moment of human connection that lifts your mood, a kind word from someone you will never see again, a small gesture that reminds you that you are not invisible. That is me, reaching through the hands of another person to touch your heart. Or your miracle might be simply waking up one morning and realizing that the heavy rock on your chest is gone. The weight that has been pressing down on you for months, maybe years, has lifted. You cannot explain why. Nothing in your circumstances has changed, but something inside you has shifted. That unexplainable, sudden feeling of peace is the absolute proof that your miracle has landed. Not the drama you were waiting for, not the fireworks you were expecting, just peace. Deep, quiet, unshakable peace. The kind of peace that makes no sense given your circumstances. The kind of peace that can only come from me. When you see things getting better, stop your catastrophic thinking. I know what you do. I see it. When something good happens, your mind immediately starts looking for the catch. You brace yourself for the next disaster. You refuse to enjoy the present moment because you're already anticipating the pain that you assume is coming. Stop that. Right now. That is not wisdom. That is self-sabotage. That is the enemy stealing your joy before you even get to taste it. Give yourself permission to be happy. Allow yourself to accept good news without suspicion. Let yourself receive the small miracles I am sending without waiting for the other shoe to drop. The other shoe is not dropping. The winter is over. The spring is here, and you're allowed to enjoy it. Now I want to do something physical with you. I want to bring this spiritual shift into your body, because your body has been carrying the weight of your trauma. Your shoulders have been holding your anxiety. Your jaw has been clenching your stress. Your fists have been gripping your fear. And I need you to release it, not just in your mind, but in your flesh. Right now, if you're in a safe place, I want you to close your eyes. Go ahead. Close them. I will wait. Feel the surface beneath you, the chair you're sitting on, the bed you're lying on, the floor beneath your feet. Feel how it is holding you. It is not going to collapse. You are safe. Now, drop your shoulders. You have been holding them up by your ears, bracing for impact, preparing for the next attack, staying ready to defend yourself. But the war is over. You do not need to hold your armor up anymore. Drop your shoulders. Let them fall. Relax the muscles that have been tight for years. Unclench your jaw. The tension you have been holding in your teeth, release it. Part your lips just slightly. Let your tongue rest at the bottom of your mouth. Breathe through the space you have created. Smooth out the wrinkles on your forehead, the worry lines, the furrowed brow of constant concern. Let your forehead be soft. Let your eyes be gentle. You do not have to solve everything right now. You do not have to figure out every problem tonight. Now, open your tightly clenched fists. Look at your hands. Have they been balled up? Ready to fight? Ready to hold on? Ready to defend? Open them. Spread your fingers wide. Let the tension drain out through your fingertips. Place your hands flat on your lap, palms facing up. This is the posture of surrender. In every spiritual tradition, open palms facing upward mean you are unarmed. You're not holding a weapon. You're not gripping a grudge. You're not clinging to control. You are open. You are ready. You are receiving. Now breathe with me. Inhale deeply. As you breathe in, imagine a pure white light entering your body, through your nose, down your throat, filling your chest, spreading through your arms and legs. This light represents new life, new opportunity, new hope. Inhale it all the way in, and now exhale slowly. As you breathe out, imagine a gray mist leaving your body, rising out of your mouth, out of your skin, out of your pores. This mist represents your past fears, your past anxieties, your past disappointments. Let them go on the breath. One more time. Inhale the white light. Fill yourself with new life. And exhale the gray mist. Release what has been holding you back. One more time. Deeper now. Inhale peace. Inhale hope. Inhale the future that I am giving you. And exhale everything else. Let it all go. You are safe. You are completely safe now. The battle is no longer yours. It is mine. Rest in that. Breathe in that truth. Let it settle into your bones. Now I want to leave you with a promise. An eternal promise that nothing in heaven or on earth can break. No matter where you go from here, no matter how far you stray, no matter how broken you think you are, no matter how many times you fall, my love for you will never waver. It will never fade. It will never run out. It will never be conditional on your performance or your worthiness. I am your rear guard. I go behind you, cleaning up your messes, protecting your back, covering the mistakes you have made and the ones you have not made yet. And I am your vanguard. I go before you, preparing the way, opening the doors, arranging the circumstances, clearing the path. You are surrounded, hemmed in, protected on every side. You will never have to face tomorrow's storms alone. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not ever. I am with you, always, to the end of the age. Now, as you hear my voice right now, I want you to think about something. Whose face just flashed into your mind? Not the person you think you should share this with. Not the person you are obligated to help. The first face. The one that appeared before you finished reading this sentence. That was not a random thought. That was not your imagination. That was me, speaking through your intuition, reaching through the noise of your mind to point you towards someone who is in desperate need. That person is sitting in extreme darkness right now. They are wearing their own mask. They are crying their own tears. They're staring at their own ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering if anyone sees them, if anyone cares, if anyone will ever show up. You are the answer to their prayer. Click the share button right now. Send this letter to that person immediately. Do not overthink it. Do not analyze whether they will receive it. Do not worry about what they will think. Just send it. Be my vessel of light. Be the hands that pass along what you have received. Be the voice that says to someone else what I have said to you. You are seen. You are loved. You are not alone. When you become a channel of blessing for others, your own miracles accelerate. The river that flows out is the river that is refilled. The light that you share is the light that grows brighter in your own hands. So share this now, before you close this video, before you get distracted by the next thing. Share it with the person whose face appeared in your mind. And now rest. Rest in my love. Rest in my peace. Rest in the knowledge that the battle is over and the victory is yours. Go to sleep tonight without the weight you have been carrying. Go to sleep knowing that I am working the night shift for you. Go to sleep with open palms and a soft heart, ready to receive the miracle that is already on its way. Tomorrow is a brand new dawn. The sun is rising on a season you have never experienced before. The winter of your soul is over. The spring has come. The flowers are blooming. The birds are singing. The harvest is ready. And I have already prepared the way. Rest now, beloved. Breathe. Release. Receive. I love you. I am with you. And I am never leaving. Amen. I have spoken. Now seal this moment. Type, I am ready to receive, Amen, in the comments. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss my voice. Press the like button as your agreement. Share this message with the person whose face appeared in your mind. And rest, because the winter is over and your spring has finally come.